21 years ago, Snake Eater changed stealth gaming forever. Now in 2025, it's back. But this isn't just a remaster, this is a complete rebuild, and the changes absolutely insane. Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater first launched in 2004 on the PlayStation 2, telling the Cold War origin story of Big Boss. It was praised for its jungle survival gameplay, unforgettable boss fights, and emotional story that still gets fans teary-eyed 2 decades later. Fast forward to today, Konami is releasing Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater on August 28th, rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5 with next-gen visuals, refined mechanics, and a promise to stay true to the original. But how much is really new? Let's break it down. Let's start with the most obvious change, the visuals. In 2004, Snake Eater was already considered gorgeous for its time. The jungle had a sense of life, but textures were flat, shadows were simple, and character models were limited by PS2 hardware. In 2025, we're looking at photorealistic foliage, dynamic lighting, and weather systems that can change the tone of a mission instantly. Snake's face alone has seen a massive leap. Wrinkles, scars, wet hair textures when it rained, everything is rendered in ridiculous detail. Even camo patterns pop more, and shadows actually move with the sun, affecting stealth in real time. This isn't just a facelift, it's a full reimagining. The remake keeps the same mission structure and story, but gameplay feels tighter. You can now toggle between the original fixed camera or a modern over-the-shoulder view similar to Metal Gear Solid V CQC or close quarters combat has been smoothed out. Throws feel weightier, knife attacks are faster, and guards react more naturally when grabbed. Enemy AI is sharper, and if they hear rustling in the grass, they'll investigate more intelligently instead of walking in a straight line toward a sound cue. Camouflage also works better. If you match your surroundings closely, guards will literally walk right past you. It feels like stealth has caught up with modern gaming expectation. Sound design is another massive upgrade. The remastered Snake Eater theme is richer and more cinematic than ever, with a full orchestral recording that amplifies the James Bond vibe. Footsteps change sound depending on whether you're in mud, grass, or water, and weather effects like rain now actually mask your movement noise, adding a new layer to stealth strategy. Boss fights were already legendary, but now they're visually stunning. The end sniper duel is more immersive with improved foliage density and light glare. Volgan's lightning effects now illuminate entire rune, and yes, the boss's final duel in the white flower field looks absolutely breathtaking in Unreal Engine 5. Fans have noticed something interesting in the trailers, small environmental details that weren't in the original, hinting at possible new lore connections to later Metal Gear games. Some believe Konami might sneak in new audio logs or files tying this directly to the events of Metal Gear Solid 5. Others think the remake could set up a future remake of Peace Walker or MGS1. Of course, the remake hasn't lost its sense of humor. Codec calls return with the original voice cast. Snake can still eat snakes and frogs, and you can still do the silly healing menu zoom-ins. Even the legendary shoot the end early trick is back for speedrunners. Reaction from the community has been intense. Nostalgia is through the roof, but there's also skepticism. Some fans worry about Konami's track record after Kojima's departure, while others are just excited to experience one of gaming's best stories with modern polish. Whether you're a diehard Metal Gear veteran or a newcomer who's never touched the series, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is shaping up to be one of the biggest releases of 2025. It's a faithful recreation, but with enough technical and visual upgrades to make it feel brand new. The only question now is, will Konami stick the landing? I'll be covering everything Metal Gear leading up to release, and from hidden Easter eggs to deep dive lore breakdowns. So subscribe, because the mission is just getting started.